Imagine you're on a 4-hour-long road trip and you find yourself beginning to feel hungry. Since you're on the road for so long, there's many different places to choose from. So I want you to take a moment and decide where you would eat in this situation and what you would order. Personally, I would stop at Wawa and I would order a sandwich of some kind. I'm sure the majority of you said something very similar to this, choosing a rather unhealthy meal at a fast food place, such as McDonald's, Taco Bell, or Popeyes, or any other fast food restaurant that's found on the road. Hi, I'm Katie, and today I hope to change this unhealthy mindset and persuade you to try new, healthier alternatives to eating fast food. This issue of fast food is especially relevant in today's society, since when you're on the road for a long period of time or you just don't feel like cooking, fast food is right there for you. It is cheap, it is quick, and it is easily accessible. Unfortunately, eating fast food regularly can lead to a variety of health complications and can be a very difficult habit to break. During my time today, I will be speaking about the dangers of a fast food addiction, the health issues that it can cause, and the healthier alternatives to eating fast food, which are much simpler than preparing a full meal, especially when you're in a time crunch. To begin, junk food or fast food can actually be addicting. The junk food found in fast food restaurants stimulates the reward system in the exact same way as an addictive drug, such as cocaine. I know it sounds crazy, but it has been proven in many studies that people become addicted to fast food in the same way people become addicted to drugs. Eating fast food releases dopamine in the brain, making it feel like a reward when it's eaten. This causes the body to crave these foods more regularly, and it develops an addiction. Another issue with a fast food addiction is that these cravings from the fast food can be triggered by many cues. In today's society, there are fast food restaurants all over. Since we drive by them daily, the cravings for fast food can simply be triggered by a billboard sign, the restaurant itself, or a certain sight and smell. Fast food places are quick and they're easy to get food from, so it's very easy to obtain an addiction. While fast foods seem very similar to any other food, and a fast food addiction doesn't seem too serious, fast food can actually cause a variety of health complications in many different systems in the body. To put it briefly, in the cardiovascular system, most fast foods are full of carbs. When consumed, these carbs turn into sugar and increase your blood pressure. And when your blood pressure increases, your pancreas creates more insulin for your body, which creates a spike in blood pressure as well as a spike in insulin. When you eat fast foods too regularly, the spikes in blood pressure and insulin can cause malfunctions with your body's insulin response. And this can increase the risk of insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and weight gain. Next, because eating fast food regularly increases your chance of obesity, with obesity comes a higher risk of respiratory issues, such as asthma or shortness of breath. Also, the extra weight gain from eating unhealthy foods puts pressure on the lungs and the heart, and it can be detrimental to your long-term health. Next, while it's not proven for all people, it has been shown in a study by the Sun Project that people who eat fast food and pastries are 51% more likely to develop depression. Essentially, eating fast food puts you at a higher risk of being diagnosed with depression than not eating fast food. Also, surprisingly, while it may not seem as if eating junk food regularly will impact anybody else's life but your own, that is not entirely true. Research has shown eating fast food will increase the phthalate chemical, which interrupts how hormones act in your body. Exposure to high levels of phthalates have been shown to lead to reproductive issues, mainly being birth defects. So while you believe that eating fast food regularly and having this addiction will not impact anybody else's life but your own, it can impact your child's life in the future. Next, while it's been proven greasy foods do not impact acne, carbohydrate-rich foods do, and most fast food is extremely high in carbohydrates, and it can trigger more acne on your body. Lastly, the intense amount of carbs and sugars that are in fast foods increase the acids in your mouth, and these acids can erode tooth enamel, and when the enamel is eroded, bacteria gets into the tooth and causes cavities. Also, once again, the more fast food you eat, the higher at risk you are for becoming obese. And obesity can lead to issues with bone density and muscle mass, causing your bones to be weaker, and if you fall, you are more likely to break bones. However, while these health complications do seem very extreme, there are many different solutions to eating fast food. Instead of eating fast food regularly, if you plan on being on the road for an extended period of time, plan ahead. If this is to go to a relative's house or for a road trip, you can easily think ahead and pack simple meals for the road so you don't have to stop. Some healthy ideas for foods to pack include bread rolls, fruit, cartons of yogurt, cut carrots and tomatoes, and maybe a dip to go with the vegetables. Also, you could pack a single-use peanut butter with crackers or fruit, canned tuna with crackers, fruit cups, or dehydrated soups. And when you're unexpectedly on the road, I know it can be more difficult to plan ahead. And this could be for an emergency situation, such as having to visit a relative in another state for an emergency, such as being in the hospital. So chains that do offer a variety of health options, if you can't stop and find a healthier restaurant, include Chipotle, which offers salads, rice bowls, and guacamole, Chick-fil-A, which offers grilled chicken and salads, Wawa, which offers salads, sandwiches, and soups, and lastly, Wendy's, which offers salads. Hopefully, by learning about these dangers of a food addiction and the many different ways it can impact your health, you can take this to heart and stop the unhealthy habit of regularly eating fast food. These healthy alternatives will keep your body healthy and free of chemicals, carbs, and sugars found in these processed fast foods. My final words today are simply to take action and stop eating fast food regularly, since it has many negative impacts on your body. When fast food cannot be avoided, try something healthy instead of a burger or chicken nugget. Thank you so much for listening.